Hello students, welcome to biology class. This video is in continuity with the previous video of chapter genetics. The objectives that we are covering in this video are chromosomal inheritance, inheritance of sex, linkage, sex-linked inheritance, and mutation. Starting with the topic chromosomal inheritance. In the post-Mendelian studies, it was found that there is complete parallelism between the behavior of Mendelian factors and that of chromosomes, such as both the Mendelian factors as well as chromosomes are physical, discrete, definite, and stable structures. Both are present in the form of pairs in diploid cells. Both the Mendelian factors as well as homologous chromosomes segregate or separate from each other during the formation of gametes. Paired condition of both the Mendelian factors as well as chromosome is restored during fertilization. Both the different pairs of Mendelian factors and different pairs of homologous chromosome assort independently. Based upon these facts, Sutton and Boveri in 1902 postulated a chromosomal theory of inheritance. It states that the factors or genes are located on the chromosome in a linear fashion and the chromosomes are found in the form of homologous pairs which segregate and assort independently during gametogenesis. Inheritance of sex. Human species has 23 pairs of chromosomes. Human karyotype, in which the chromosomes are arranged according to their size and shape on a chart. Each of the chromosome pair numbered 1 to 22 has identical chromosomes and these are characterized as autosomes. But the 23rd pair is different. It is called sex chromosome, which are designated as X and Y. In this image, we can see human karyotype. Chromosome numbered 1 to 22 are similar in structure and in size, and only the 23rd pair is different. In males, it is X and Y, and in females, it is X and X chromosome. XX pair with similar partners is found in females, whereas XY pairs with dissimilar partners is found in males. During fertilization, there are equal chances that an ovum with X chromosome will be fertilized by an X-bearing sperm or Y-bearing sperm. The resulting zygote has its sex determined at the moment of fertilization. If XX chromosome are present, the child will be a girl. If XY chromosome are present, the child will be a boy. In this image, we can see all eggs are alike, each with X chromosome, but sperms are either with X or Y chromosome. Now, when there is fertilization, the type of sperm that fertilize the egg determine whether the child will be son or daughter. Now, in this Punnett square, the resultant progeny is 50% girls and 50% boys. Next is linkage. In an organism, the number of genes is much more as compared to the number of chromosomes. The genes are located on the chromosome in a linear fashion. It means every chromosome must contain a large number of genes. All the genes located on one chromosome tend to remain together during their inheritance. The tendency of all the genes located on one chromosome to pass on together from parents to the offspring is called linkage. It means during the distribution of chromosome, all the genes located on one chromosome will remain together, and all the genes located on one chromosome constitute one linkage group. The number of linkage group is equal to the number of paired chromosomes. Sex-linked inheritance. It is the appearance of a trait which is due to the presence of an allele exclusively either on the X chromosome or on the Y chromosome. So, discussing X-linked inheritance. Genes of certain characters are present on the X chromosome, but their alleles are absent on the Y chromosome. That is why they pass on from parents to offsprings along with the X chromosome. As the X chromosome of a man never passes on to his son, that is why such characters will pass on from father to his daughters only. The X chromosome from the father passes on to both the son as well as daughter. That is why she is equally responsible for such characters in both son and daughter. The genes of such characters are not present on the Y chromosome. That is why a single chromosome in males controls such characters, and so this condition is called hemizygous condition. Now discussing examples of X-linked recessive condition, which includes red-green color blindness and hemophilia A. Red-green color blindness. Red-green color blindness simply means that a person cannot distinguish shades of red and green, usually blue-green. Their visual acuity, ability to see, is normal. There are no serious complications. However, affected individuals may not be considered for certain occupations involving transportation or the armed forces where color recognition is required. Males are affected more often than females because the gene is located on the X chromosome. Now, next is hemophilia A. Is a disorder where the blood cannot clot properly due to a deficiency of a clotting factor called factor VIII. This results in abnormally heavy bleeding that will not stop, even for a small cut. People with hemophilia A bruise easily and can have internal bleeding into their joints and muscles. Both the defects are due to recessive genes and both genes occur on the X chromosome. The female with two X chromosomes is unlikely to suffer from color blindness or from hemophilia causes both the X chromosomes may not carry the abnormal gene. The gene which may be abnormal on one X chromosome being recessive, its influence will be hidden by the normal gene on the other X chromosome. The male with only one X chromosome has only one gene for color blindness for clotting factor. If that is the abnormal gene, then there is nothing on the Y chromosome to mask it and color blindness and hemophilia results. Consider the following cases of X-linked recessive inheritance. When a colorblind male married to a female with normal vision, all the daughters of such couple will be the carrier of the defect and all the sons will have normal color vision. Consider the next case when an unaffected male, a male with a normal vision, married to a female with abnormal gene. Progeny will be 25% daughter and 25% sons will be unaffected and having the normal genes. And 25% daughters will have normal vision but they will be carriers of the defect. And 25% sons will be colorblind. Y-linked inheritance. Y-linked inheritance is a form of inheritance for the genes located on the Y chromosome. In human and other mammalian males, the sex chromosomes are the X and Y chromosome. Y chromosome is smaller than the X chromosome and thus carries relatively less genes. Y linkage, also known as Hollandric inheritance. The genes that are carried on the Y chromosome are called Hollandric genes. Hollandric genes can only be passed by males onto their sons. Hypertrichosis of the ears, webbed toes, and porcupine man are the examples of Y-linked inheritance in humans. Hypertrichosis of the ears or hairy ears is a condition wherein there is a growth of hair on the outside rim of the ear. The next we are discussing is mutation. A mutation is a sudden change in one or more genes. It alters the hereditary material of an organism's cells, thereby causing changes in the certain traits. A gene mutation is caused by slight chemical change in the DNA. Sickle cell anemia is a blood disease caused by a gene mutation. The mutation causes minor change in the DNA of a gene that control the production of a person's red blood cells, resulting in production of sickle-shaped RBCs. In this figure, the shape of the normal red blood cell is biconcave, and to the disorder, the shape of the red blood cells changes to sickle shape. Now the next we are discussing a chromosome mutation. A chromosome mutation occurs if the number or arrangement of chromosome changes. Down syndrome, also called Mongolism, is a mental and physical disorder which occurs if a person is born with one extra 21st chromosome, that is 47 chromosome. Thank you so much.